We are going thrifting in New York City today. Hello and welcome back to The Realm & Co. I'm Rebecca, and on this channel we talk all things style and fashion. So if that sounds like something that you would like, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow along. I know what you're thinking, Rebecca, you're not in New York right now. You're right, I'm not. I went to New York in early November. We went on vacation. It was so much fun. It was amazing. And I got to spend a couple hours on one of my vacation days thrifting. So I went to 3 different thrift and vintage stores in Midtown New York, and I had the best time. So I want to take you all along on the shops that I visited, the things that I saw, the things I picked up, the things I didn't pick up, and then just talk about my overall experience. So enough talking, let's go thrifting, and then we'll come back here and I'll show you what I got. Let me tell you, I loved thrifting in New York. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the vibe of the city, or maybe it was just where I was and I was caught up in the moment, but I loved it. There were so many incredible pieces. Now, I couldn't take a lot with me because I had a single suitcase for 4 days in New York. So I had limited space. There were so many gems. I think next time I go, I'd probably bring a bigger suitcase, but I will definitely be back exploring the thrifting and vintage all around the city. So let's talk about what I got. Believe it or not, I only got one piece. I got this plaid poncho. So the store tag said that it was vintage, but it didn't seem like it was vintage. So I looked it up and I was like, I'm not sure, but there is the tag. But I thought this was like a perfect layering piece. Definitely not so much for the cold, harsh winter, but definitely for fall. But I thought it would just, go nicely over something like a skirt or a dress, or even a pair of jeans just for a casual, fun vibe. Okay, let's talk about the 3 places that I went to. So the first one was Crossroads. It's a pretty common chain for consignment, and let me tell you, it was so good. So good. There were so many pieces in there that I regret not getting now, but again, I didn't have the space, but there were so many gems. Even as I walked out, I saw this beautiful pair of like, you know, satin Mary Janes, and I was like, oh no, did I let them get away? So the second store I went to was really expensive. There was a lot of really great pieces there, but was it pricey? I didn't get anything there. There was a Forever 21 blazer that was, I want to say like $100, and I just could not see buying a piece like that for that much money. Yeah, definitely pricey. The third place I went to was Buffalo Exchange. Again, a very common chain all over the country. Also consignment. There was so much there. I didn't quite have the energy at that time to look thoroughly, but if you notice from some of the clips, there were some really great gems, and they had a vintage section, which is always, you know, resonates with me. So I went over and I checked it out. I did not get anything from there either. So I want to say next time I go, I would love to spend an entire day going thrifting and vintage shopping, you know, and just have some breaks so I don't get so exhausted. Even though I didn't get a lot, I still wanted to share my experience with you all. I wanted to highlight all of the amazing pieces that can be found at thrifting, consignment, and vintage stores. Let me know in the comments below if you saw anything that you would have gotten. There were so many gems. Again, I wish I had gotten more or brought a bigger bag. That is it. Thank you so much for following along all the way to the end, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Even though I didn't get a bunch of stuff, it was really fun for me to just try a new cities, thrift stores, and vintage finds. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I always appreciate your support. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok at therealm.co. And until next time, wear what you love.